English is not
Cool
like
subject, yeah.
subject, school subject. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's just a language that we communicate with. So it's not a school subject. You state the very good point. Thank you very much, Furkan.
Mm.
Friends, do you have any questions about Furkan? And you don't have any questions. It is so interesting. And we're going to talk about it later. Okay. Yara, you want to speak about yourself? Talk about yourself?
I can do it. It's
Yes, please.
not. Should I start?
Yes, please.
Uh, my main hobbies to do all the time is definitely drawing. I've been drawing since like I was 6 or 7. I just like drawing very much. Like every corner in every book I have, there is like definitely there's a drawing there. You don't need to even like search for it. It just pops up in front of you. That's just how much
Very
I
good
draw
about it's
everywhere.
a shame that I haven't seen any of them.
One day, maybe next week, I can bring some drawings to school. It's not a big deal. I can
Please
do
show
that,
me some, please.
of course. And other than that, I really like reading as well.
Mm-hmm.
I like literature from all countries and all languages. I
Remember? Yes.
I he
Yeah.
looks he looks hungry.
He's not hungry, he's just whiny. He likes
It's
crying. He
so
likes
cute.
being in my lab. So he asks for that all the time. Say bye bye.
And
I don't say bye bye. Say bye bye. Okay, go on, Yara. I'm sorry.
and then no big deal. And then I like literature from every language, every country. I don't have a main thing to read, but I mostly read probably I can say Russian literature. Yeah, probably that's what I read the most. And
Mm-hmm.
then other than that, I really like playing video games. I have a lot of video games that I play, computer games, mobile games, games of all sorts, games, just games.
Yeah, you like
And
games.
lately I've been playing rhythm games the most because I don't have the enough motivation to play through an entire story game because it takes a lot of time, and now since we are in 11th grade we need to study most of the time, so I
Yeah.
just play things that are short for mostly breaks. I don't play anything longer. And finally I like watching animations, movies, and things like that. Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Yara, when I was your age, I was really into Russian literature and I like to read all the books about Russian literature. Actually, Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, they were my favorites, but they are a bit long. They are a bit somehow a bit boring. Nowadays, I
Yeah.
cannot read them, but when I was your age, I could read all of them and I was fascinated by them. But now I cannot stand reading them. Very good.
In
Friend,
ninth and 10th grade I would like bring a medium book that's not really long with me, and I would read it in the breaks. And one time I finished a 200 page book in the breaks only, like 10-minute breaks, and it was real hard because I did nothing except for reading it.
yeah. But when you find an interesting book that you want to read it, no matter what happens, if you have got an exam, you don't matter. You don't uh, pay attention to your exam. You just go on reading. Actually, I experienced that when I was at university. When the finals came, I was reading Yüzyıllık Yalnızlık. I can definitely
Ah,
remember
yeah.
Yüzyıllık Yalnızlık. I need to study for my exam, but I couldn't. I just read the book. I couldn't study the exams because it was so interesting and I couldn't leave the book on the table. I read it all the time. I just go eat something, then keep reading. I really understand you about this matter.
Yeah, in like 8th grade, I think. In 8th grade, we have legacy and we should study for it all the time. But one time I found a book that I really liked, that I spent like 2 days or 3 days reading it and doing nothing
What was it? Which
except
book
for
was
reading it, like not even showering, I swear to God. And I read like
it?
2,000 pages in that in,
Oh my God.
in those 2 or 3 days. I just couldn't stop. I kept on reading it without a break. Even I slept at like 4 or 5 a.m., I think.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, it was
What was the book?
nice
What was the name of the
experience.
book?
Not really nice, but yeah. Karamazov Kardeşler.
Karamazov Kardeşler.
Yeah, it's a long book.
It's a long, but you like that kind of books then.
And I read like the unedited version of it, so it was like even longer than
How many pages were there?
like
1,000?
I think 1,840 something.
You're a real bookworm. You
No,
are a
I'm
real
not.
bookworm. I
Not
can't
really.
read a book that long. It is when I was 8th grader,
Just
no, I couldn't do it. Okay.
listening to music while reading books makes you just addicted to it. You can't really stop.
Great, dear. You're a bookworm. We have got a musical one, a chef, and bookworm. And Ahsen is my right hand. Ahsen is my right hand. Thank you very much. Now, friends, do you have any questions about Yara?
What kind of music does she like and listens?
Yara, answer.
I like wave music, ethereal music, alternative rock, and goth rock. Yeah, gothic rock too.
I don't know those kinds of musics.
It's kind of, it was a thing, more of a thing in the 80s, 90s, and until the 2000s, beginning of the 2000s. But now it's not really like something very viral among people.
I was going to say that I am too old for that kind of music, but that music is too old for me now. It turns out that it is a bit complicated. And do you have any other questions? Teacher, what are your hobbies? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Now you're gonna introduce yourself, right?
Yes, of
You can talk
course.
about
I am
yourself.
your teacher, and you know
It's your
that. I am Jana. And friends, I'm gonna ask my favorite things to you because I mention about them all the time. Okay, so what is my favorite dish? Favorite food?
It's something with
potatoes and
right?
pizza.
Yeah,
Potatoes and
great.
pizza.
Of
Potatoes.
course,
I know that very
potatoes and
well.
pizzas. You should know it. Okay, what is my favorite
Okay.
team?
Green tea, maybe.
Oh,
My
that's
favorite
no,
team.
Adasehir.
Not
Team.
team. Galatasaray, Fenerbahçe,
Team.
Beşiktaş. What is my favorite team?
It's Fenerbahçe.
Of
Fenerbahçe.
course, Fenerbahçe. You're great. You know me very well. And what else? What is my favorite? Who is my favorite actor? Actually, he is
Actor,
there.
I don't know, but singer.
Singer. Okay,
Yeah,
who's my favorite
think
singer?
too. Barış
Teoman.
Manço.
Yeah, Teoman and Barış Manço. Yeah, good. Once
Yeah.
I mentioned that Barış Manço and once I mentioned that Teoman. Actually, I love both of them. And yeah, I like both of them. Okay. And who is my favorite actor? He is
Turkish
dead.
or global?
Sorry?
Dead. Turkish or like globally
Turkish.
famous person? Turkey.
I don't know much foreign actors or actresses. He's dead. He's a comedian. You
Kemal
know him
Sunal?
very well.
Yes.
Kemal Sunal dead.
Yes. Who said that?
I said it.
Zelal.
Yeah.
Zelal.
Good. Yeah, Kemal Sunal. So you know me very well. And what do you know? What do you want to know about me?
Mm.
I mean, what's your favorite series of all time?
Cereal, what?
What's your favorite
Serious.
series or movie of all time?
Friends. Yeah, I like it very much. Foreign series, Friends, and Turkish series, I like Hayat Şarkısı very much. Have you ever watched that?
Mhm.
Never.
No, you have never watched that, but it's a lovely series, and I really liked it. And every day, I mean, every single day, I watch Friends, 1 or 2 episodes. Every day I watch because Friends is my sleep partner. Friends is my work partner. When I'm cooking, I watch it. When I'm doing the dishes, I watch it. When I'm cleaning the house, I watch it. When I'm going to school, when I'm driving, I'm listening to Friends.
Like
Even
a
if I cannot
podcast.
watch it, I listen to them. And Friends is my favorite series.
Who's your favorite character from the Friends?
Chandler. I love him very much.
My
I like
older
him too.
my older sister is also obsessed with Friends, and she finished the series like 6 or 7 times, and she also watched it like 5 hours a day. Like she knows every single line in the scenario by now.
I think
Like
Joey is the
I'm
most
sitting with her,
iconic
we're watching an
character.
episode together. Yeah, definitely. He's iconic, but Chandler is just
Joey
like
is the
funny.
funniest one, but Chandler is different. And I like him. But now
Unique.
he's dead. I'm so sorry for that. You remember last year, not last year, this year, in the beginning of this year, he died. And I was really sad
Yeah.
about it.
He drowned in bathtub, right?
Something
I
like
heard
that. I couldn't remember clearly.
I
But
don't know.
Yeah,
something like that.
I think that
I
was the
think they
case.
were investigating it. The officers weren't so sure about that. They were investigating, but I didn't find out why. Okay. And any other
Another
questions?
question is,
Yes.
who is the character? Like, which one of the characters are, when you see them, you're like, that's literally me. Like,
In
that's so
Friends
me.
or somewhere else?
No, in Friends.
That is me. I'm not Rachel, of course.
Not Monica as well.
Maybe Monica seems to be like me. Maybe. Because she was fat when she was younger. She was fat. Now I'm fat. Then she used to love eating, and I love eating. Maybe Monica seems to be like me.
He
But
has a short hair like you
I'm not
do.
like Ross. He knows everything. He knows a lot of things. I'm not that kind of person. Yeah. What about you, Zelal? Who is
I
you?
think Joey. Joey is literally me.
You're not Joey at all. Please, can you stop?
I could be too.
You're not that much of a social butterfly. Neither of us are.
Your sister watches it all the time, right, Yara?
Yeah.
So great. Furkan, have you ever watched Friends?
No, never. I watched Friends.
No. Ahsan, have you ever watched it?
No.
No, but you too. You should definitely watch it. It's a funny series. You're gonna laugh a lot. I highly recommend you to watch it. Okay?
Okay.
Now, friends, we have got like 3 minutes. Let's finish our session. It's a really great pleasure to be here with you and talking in English because it is my dream. As an English teacher, talking in English with my students is my dream. And you know that in the classrooms, it is a bit hard to speak all the time in English, but here we're talking, we're communicating, we're exchanging ideas, and these are all free speeches. We know the topic, but we are talking about other things other than the topic. Then this was my dream, and you are making my dream come true. Thank you very much about this. And do you want to add something?
No.
Do you want to say something? Irmak is not here. I think there's a problem with her connection. Then we can now end this meeting if you don't want to add anything else. Okay, friends. See you next week on Friday at 7. Okay?
Bye-bye.
See you. Say bye-bye. I go say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He's
Bye-bye.
so whiny. He's so grumpy.
He's so cute.
He's cute, but he's grumpy. Look. Okay, see you, friends. I love all of you. See you next week.
You.
See you.